This is a Recovery Discovery presentation. Creation Station presents alcohol ink magnets. In your kit, you will find pieces of Yupo paper, a selection of different alcohol ink colors, a little spray bottle of rubbing alcohol, and a plastic work plate. You can use either side of your paper, and there's no right or wrong way to create your design. Open one of your alcohol inks and put a few drops of ink on your paper. Now, add a few drops of another color. Keep adding more dots of color until you're happy with the design. Set it aside to dry. Grab another piece of paper and now give your paper a couple spritzes of rubbing alcohol before you drop your color on it. As you can see, this causes the ink to flow more freely on your paper. Keep adding more color and feel free to swish the ink around if you'd like. This method makes the look of your art softer and more fluid. If you like, feel free to add dots on top of one another. Depending on the colors that you choose, this can create a neat-looking starburst effect as the ink spreads. Now, grab one of your dried pieces of art. If you choose to, try adding a couple spritzes of rubbing alcohol on top of your masterpiece. This will add a textured bubble effect onto your creation. If you own permanent markers, like a Sharpie, you may use these for your artwork as well. Alcohol inks are essentially liquid Sharpies. Here's an example of how a couple spritzes of rubbing alcohol on top of Sharpie lines can soften and blend the lines on your artwork. Hopefully by now, you have a piece of art or two that you're happy with. We will be attaching the flat part of your glass pebble on top of your art with fast-drying glue. You may choose to glue your pebble, wait for it to dry, and then cut off the excess paper. Or you can pre-cut your circle. I pre-cut my circle for this tutorial, but I found that gluing the paper before cutting works best in general. Now, we're going to assemble our magnet. Make sure you glue the flatter part of your glass to your art. Next, glue on your magnet, or peel off the back and attach with the adhesive. Presto! You've made your very own custom magnet art. Feel free to play around with your kit and see what other designs you can create.